so thank you for being here, Christian. So my first question is, what are the biggest concerns of UNICEF for children's well-being in the next decade?
Well, let me mention three big concerns. The first is inequality. Although there was a lot of progress in many areas for children on health and education, access to water, etc., but that progress was very unequal. And in fact, the richer children profited more from it. So this growing inequality is a big issue. Number two is violence. We believe that violence against children is growing worldwide. In many households, in many families, families under much more stress, economic stress, many are migrating, etc. So all these factors lead to quite a strong focus on violence in the coming years. And the third big issue of actually greatest concern is the growing number of disasters and conflicts in the world, and the growing number of children that are affected by it.
Okay, thank you very much. And so my second question is, what three key policies do you recommend to meet these challenges?
Well, if you look at those three challenges, let me say on inequality first, just to invest more into the basic social services. We know very well how to reduce inequality, how to reach the poorest of the poor, but the investments into the social sectors need to continue to grow. That's a big policy. Maybe the different sectors like health, education need to be linked better with social safety nets and social protection, cash transfers, etc. So that's one big area. The second one, when it comes to violence, is a complex topic, how to reduce violence. It had a lot to do with legal reforms to prohibit corporal punishment. It has to do with policies that support families that have trouble and which are under stress. So that's the second area. In the area of disasters and conflicts, what we think is really important is that the humanitarian responses and the classical development work are closer linked together, because we have in most of the countries crises are recurrent, are chronic, and the way how the international response and even national response is structured is some part of in the country responds when a disaster happens and the other part so to speak for normal times. And as crises have become normal in many countries, the two sides need to work much closer together.
Okay, great. Thank you very much. That was really useful. Thank you.